Welcome back again to Arinka's Kitchen. I have another family favorite recipe, and it's called Mushroom Stew Gomba Pörkölt. All you will need for this recipe is 680 grams of sliced fresh mushrooms, 1 large onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of Vegeta, the MSG-free Vegeta, or a vegetable base of your choice, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika. And today I'm using the Hungarian sweet paprika. So what I did was I rinsed off and drained off the mushrooms in a colander, and I bought some that were already sliced for me, pre-cut. So this is the type of mushrooms that I'm using. So you can use any type of mushroom that you would like. And I've drained off the water. So what I'm going to do is, in a frying pan, I've got 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil heated up, and I'm going to add the onions to it. And then, of course, I've diced the onions and the garlic. So I'm going to add the 1 large onion into the frying pan, and I'm going to saute the onions, and then I'm going to add the mushrooms and the garlic to the mushrooms. So I'm going to do it for medium to high heat. I'm just going to bring saute the onions. And then once the onions are sauteed, I'm going to be adding my mushrooms and the garlic to it. And then I'm going to continue frying it for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of mushrooms in here, but they will shrink. You'll get half the size of that. If you want to make more, you can double the recipe if you like. And then lastly, it's important to put your paprika in last because you don't want it to be burning. So add the paprika last, stir it, and then it's ready to serve with rice, pasta, or potatoes. It's a very hearty meal. My grandmother and my mother and the rest of the family would go out and they'd pick mushrooms in the forest. They'd pick mushrooms, they'd bring them home and wash them and dice them up, and they would make this type of a dish too, like a stew, a mushroom stew, or they would fry them, breaded mushrooms, and I have a recipe for that on the website. So what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll show you what this great recipe looks like, ready to be served with rice, and I've cooked up rice today. Welcome back again to Arinka's Kitchen. I had on the stove mushrooms, onions, and garlic, frying in 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and I added the spices, the Vegeta, the MSG-free Vegeta, the salt, sea salt. I usually use sea salt in most of my recipes, and 1 teaspoon of sweet Hungarian paprika, which I put in last before taking it off the stove. And so what I'd like to do is show you what this great recipe looks like. This mushroom stew recipe, Gomba Pörkölt. And what I've done is I've cooked up some rice, and I've put the mushrooms on a bed of rice. And you can also serve it with potatoes or pasta. So today I'm going to be serving it with rice. So, and the aroma of the kitchen is just fantastic. You can smell the onions, the mushrooms, the garlic, the paprika, and all the spices. So it smells just great. So, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like in a serving dish. So as I said at the beginning of my video, the mushroom shrank to half the size, like half the amount. So if you wanted to make a larger amount of this, then you could double the recipe. So that would be about 3 pounds of mushrooms, or 680 grams times 2 of the sliced fresh mushrooms. So, and you can use a mushroom of your choice, whatever you like. So I hope that you enjoy cooking this for your family and friends, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me at irene@irinkaskitchen.com or irinkaskitchen.com. Until next time, bon appetit, yo eet vadet.